Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video where we will explore together how to cultivate pineapples, from planting to harvest. In this video, we will also explore how to propagate pineapple from a fruit purchased in the store. I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful, or that it inspires you to try growing pineapples yourself. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to stay updated on my new videos. Also, remember to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know what cultivation guide you would like to see in the upcoming videos. Alright, without further delay, let's dive right into the video. Enjoy watching. 1. Presentation. Pineapple is an evergreen tropical plant belonging to the Bromeliaceae family. Although native to Brazil, it is possible to cultivate it at home by following some cultivation tips. Due to its origin, it is a less hardy plant that requires an average temperature between 18 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius, 64 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and should never drop below 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. In regions where temperatures do not meet these criteria, it is advisable to cultivate it in a pot or a warm greenhouse to protect it from the cold in winter. The advantage of this plant is the development of very small roots, so a pot of about 20 centimeters, 7.87 inches, in diameter is more than sufficient. Flowering typically occurs in summer, and it takes approximately 7 months for the fruit to reach maturity. It's worth noting that achieving fruiting indoors can be challenging compared to a warm greenhouse. Two. Soil exposure to sunlight. Pineapples thrive in nutrient-rich but well-draining soils, as their roots are sensitive to excess water. A specialized bromeliad potting mix with the addition of some sand or pumice for drainage is a good solution. If you can't obtain this type of potting mix, a blend of 1/2 peat moss and 1/2 regular potting soil can be used. For exposure, choose a location that is very bright but sheltered from direct sunlight. Indoors, avoid placing it too close to a heat source, as pineapples require humidity. Also, steer clear of drafts. 3. The planting. Planting pineapples is ideally done in late spring or early summer for outdoor cultivation but can be done year-round in indoor pots. For outdoor cultivation, plant 4 pineapple plants per square meter. Dig a small hole approximately 30 by 30 centimeters, 11.8 x 11.8 inches, at the bottom of which you'll add gravel or clay balls to improve drainage. Place your plant and backfill with the substrate as mentioned before, then water generously. For pot cultivation, choose a pot about 20 centimeters, 7.9 inches, in diameter with drainage holes at the bottom. Here too, place a small layer of clay balls at the bottom for drainage. Position your plant, backfill with your substrate, and water. Place a saucer filled with clay balls or gravel, filled with water, under your pot. This will provide some humidity to your plant. 4. Maintenance care. The watering. Watering should be moderate from spring to autumn and quite limited in winter. Generally, it is advisable to wait until the surface of the soil is dry for a few centimeters before proceeding with a new watering. Since the pineapple requires a lot of humidity, spraying non-calcareous water on its foliage 1 to 2 times a week will be beneficial. Also, ensure that your saucer is always filled with water. Fertilizer. As the pineapple does not have a fixed rest period, fertilization with regular fertilizer should be done approximately every 15 days throughout the year. Pruning. Pruning is simply about cutting off the withered leaves. 5. Propagation. Propagation of the pineapple can be done through sucker division or by suckering throughout the year, but ideally at spring. Sucker division. Select a sucker about 10 to 15 centimeters, 3.9 to 5.9 inches, in length and cut it with a clean and sharp knife. Place the sucker in a pot about 8 centimeters, 3.1 inches, in diameter filled with a mixture of potting soil and peat, then moisten it. Cover the pot with a transparent plastic bag and place it in a warm and bright location, avoiding direct sunlight. Let the roots develop for about 8 weeks without doing anything. Once they appear, remove the plastic and water lightly. When the roots are larger and more numerous, increase watering slightly and start providing regular liquid fertilizer every 15 days. After about 6 months, repot into a pot about 15 to 20 centimeters, 5.9 to 7.9 inches, in diameter and proceed as you would with an adult plant. Propagation by cuttings. Cuttings are typically done in spring, but be aware that using this technique has very little chance of yielding fruit in France. Choose a fruit with a beautiful crown of leaves, preferably from the Victoria variety. Use a sharp and clean knife to cut the crown of leaves, leaving about 2 to 3 centimeters of bark. Remove as much pulp as possible, then let it dry for 1 to 2 days to allow for healing and prevent rotting. Apply rooting hormone to the underside of the crown to promote successful rooting. Place the crown flat on a mixture of 50% peat and 50% sand in your pot, diameter 5, 91 to 7, 87 inches. Water the cutting, then place your pot in a warm location, around 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and ensure that the substrate remains consistently moist. You can create a bell jar system with a water jug to maintain maximum humidity. Approximately 3 months later, new leaves should emerge, indicating that the plant has successfully taken root. Cultivate it thereafter as an adult plant. Six. Harvest storage. The harvest of the pineapple is done when fully ripe, characterized by easily detached leaves and a change in color from green to yellow. In countries where it is produced, the harvesting period usually occurs from November to April. Storage. Being an exotic fruit, pineapples do not tolerate temperatures below 7 degrees Celsius, 44.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It is preferable to store them at room temperature and consume them promptly. When cut and prepared, they can be stored in the refrigerator for 5 to 6 days. Here we go. This video is now complete. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on my new videos. Also, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know what gardening guide you'd like to see in the upcoming videos. Please let me know if the translation with artificial intelligence seems accurate to you. As a reminder, I don't speak English. I am the creator of the French YouTube channel, Le Bible du Jardinage, and have decided to translate all my videos using artificial intelligence to share my experience with English speakers. I'll see you soon for the next video. Take care. Goodbye.